All right, Dave, just getting ready to head into Maryland week. Always a special week here at Hopkins.
Yeah, the Hopkins-Maryland game is obviously, one of the, if not the premier game in Division I lacrosse. It's the oldest rivalry in our sport. So to be a part of that and to have participated in the opportunity to continue to participate in is really pretty special from our vantage point.
You think about going down to Bird Stadium, the last 5 times we've gone down there, I think 4 of them have been 1-goal games. Is there something about that stadium, or is it just the nature of the rivalry that lends itself to those close games?
The fact that the games are close when they're in Bird Stadium, I think, has very little to do with the venue and just more to do with the game itself. And I think it's one of those games where, if both teams are highly ranked, then it doesn't matter. If both teams are having a difficult year, it doesn't matter. You can take the records in this kind of game and throw them out the window, and it's going to be a backyard brawl. It's going to be 2 teams that take a lot of pride in what they do, and then 2 teams that are going to get after each other.
Coach was here and he talked a little bit about the Maryland offense and how there's 6 guys and they really play well together. It's 6 guys really playing as one unit. What kind of challenge does that present to you as a defender and our entire defense?
Yeah, I mean, their offense is going to be a great challenge for us. Look at them on film, they're very balanced. We've played teams in the past who are very attack-driven or very midfield-driven. I think they have a great balance. I think they're excellent attack. I think they have a very good midfield. They've just got players all over the field, and like Coach said, they work very well together. So it's going to be a huge challenge for our close defense and our rope unit and our midfield defense. And we've just all got to be on the same page, communicate well, and hopefully if we do that, we'll be successful.
You talked a little bit about their defense and Nico Amato in goal, and you look down on attack for us, and right now we have a sophomore, Stanwick, on a pretty nice role leading the way for us there.
Yeah, we're really pleased with the development of Stanwick. He's done a great job. He's probably been our most consistent performer there from start to finish. Each week he gets better and better and better, and I think a big part of it is, Coach Benson's done a great job of defining his role and letting him grow that role. And I think Wells is one of those guys that understands the game pretty well. He's accepted a greater amount of responsibility, and I think actually he's enjoyed having it. And the more we give him, the better he does.
He's emerged as that leader, but it's not an inexperienced group. You have a lot of other experienced players there. Who are some of the guys to look for this weekend that need to take that next step and perform?
Well, one of the things we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get a little more production at the midfield, and we've got plenty of experience there. John Ranagan, John Greeley, Lee Coppersmith. Those guys have done a very good job in the past, and they've played in a lot of big ball games, and they've played in this game. They know what to expect from this game. So, we're going to have to lean on those guys, and it'll be very important that we get a little more consistency from them. In the past, Maryland has really made it a challenge. They've done some things in terms of their slide packages to our middies. They've slid midi to midi, and tried to make it challenging for our attack to handle the ball a little bit more. So we're going to have to expect a number of different things, but one of the things that we'll have to do is we're going to have to do a very good job at the midfield of not only generating quality shots in 6-on-6, but we're going to have to try to find ways to get some easier goals instead of just lining up and going head-to-head 6-on-6.